In the heart of the American century, while the nation proclaimed liberty and justice for all, a shadow operation unfolded behind closed doors. COINTELPRO, short for Counterintelligence Program, was the FBI's covert campaign to surveil, discredit, and dismantle domestic political movements. From 1956 to 1971, it targeted civil rights leaders, black liberation groups, anti-war activists, and others who dared to challenge the status quo. This documentary explores the origins, tactics, and legacy of COINTELPRO, revealing how the very institutions meant to protect democracy became its saboteurs. COINTELPRO was launched in 1956 under FBI Director J. Edgar Hoover, initially to combat communist influence. But its scope quickly expanded to include civil rights leaders like Martin Luther King Jr., black nationalist groups such as the Nation of Islam and the Black Panther Party anti-war activists, feminists, and Puerto Rican independence advocates. The stated goal was to expose, disrupt, misdirect, discredit, or otherwise neutralize these groups. But the real motive was ideological control, preserving a vision of America that excluded dissent. COINTELPRO's methods were not just unethical, they were illegal and deeply personal. Surveillance and infiltration, wiretaps, informants, and mail interception were used to monitor activists. FBI agents infiltrated organizations to sow distrust and gather intelligence. Disinformation campaigns. Fake letters were sent to create rifts between allies. One infamous example involved a forged letter to Martin Luther King Jr., urging him to commit suicide. False rumors were spread to destroy reputations, especially targeting interracial alliances. Legal harassment activists were arrested on trumped-up charges. Police raids were coordinated to intimidate and provoke violence. Media manipulation. The FBI fed false stories to journalists to smear public figures like actress Jean Seberg, who supported the Black Panthers. The stress contributed to her eventual suicide. Case studies. Lives undone. Martin Luther King Jr. The FBI viewed King as a threat to national stability. They wiretapped his phones, tracked his movements, and sent him an anonymous letter suggesting he kill himself to avoid public disgrace. Fred Hampton. A charismatic leader of the Chicago Black Panther Party, Hampton was targeted by COINTELPRO. In 1969, he was killed in a police raid after an informant provided floor plans of his apartment. Jean Seberg. The FBI falsely leaked that Seberg was pregnant by a Black Panther member. The media frenzy and emotional toll led to her mental breakdown and eventual death. Exposure and aftermath. COINTELPRO remained secret until 1971, when activists broke into an FBI office in Media, Pennsylvania, and leaked documents to the press. The revelations led to congressional hearings, Church Committee 1975, public outrage and demands for reform, new guidelines for FBI operations, though critics argue surveillance continues under new names. COINTELPRO is not just history. It's a warning. It shows how fear can corrupt institutions, how dissent can be criminalized, and how truth can be buried under bureaucracy. It becomes not just a documentary, but a requiem for stolen voices.